how did you hone your skills as a videographer?
So a lot of it is trial and error. It's a lot of, go out and try stuff. Like a lot of people are afraid to fail. And I remember out of college, I used to tell myself that, like, well, I don't want to work in this field because if it was a job, I might not love it as much as I do now. But I realized that I was just afraid to fail and I was giving myself an excuse not to try. It's a lot of make mistakes early, make mistakes often, but then don't make them a second time. And so, like, for me, I would go out and we did a show called Frosted Mini Fears, which was a horror anthology series. And there was a lot of learning on that and a lot of mistakes made on that and a lot of trial and error. I used to do, graphic design for a bunch of like local rap artists. I did a music video for Joaquin at one point. I
Yeah, I
did a
heard
doc.
about that.
I did a backyard wrestling docu-series on YouTube called Backyard Wrestling History. Like I would just constantly create, and I would constantly like hone my skills through repetition. I would consume as much media as I could. Like on YouTube, there's tons of resources available. So if you're into filmmaking, you can watch Film Riot or D for Darius or Make Art Now or Indie Mogul, or follow people like Philip Bloom or Shane Hurlbut or Dave Dugdale or Caleb Pike. There's all these people you can follow, and there's so much information out there. And I would just be a sponge and I would suck all that up. And then I would go out and I would try things. And I would try a lot, and I'd make a lot of mistakes. But eventually I got better and I honed my skills. And, now I'm at a point where, I made a feature film that you can buy on Amazon. And, I work in video production for a living. Like, that's how I provide for my family, is by doing video production. And it didn't happen overnight. It took a long time. But you just have to have that nose to the grind. And you have to have that mentality where it's like, if this is what you want to do, then do it. Don't make excuses. Don't sell yourself short. Just put yourself out there. And if you fail, you fail. But it's better to fail than to never try.